Good evening and welcome to another installment of the New York Minute Sports Show. The Yankees continue their dominance and Rodon's mediocre. It's New York Minute Sports. It's New York Sports for New York Nuts. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. Let's go!
It's New York Minute Sports.
Well, there you have it, folks. Welcome to another installment of the New York Minute Sports Show. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to visit the New York Nuts merch store. That's the beautiful blue link underneath the video. But the Yankees win 10-5 tonight. Cody Bellinger, one triple short of the cycle. Paul Goldschmidt continues to be red hot. And the rest of the Yankees crew are on a tear right now, with Aaron Judge being out. Hell, Anthony Volpe even looks good at the plate. Jazz Chisholm's hitting for power. Paul Goldschmidt is turning back the clock. And Cody Bellinger, in my eyes, being the best statistical defender in Major League Baseball, is the MVP not only of the Yankees. I think he should be considered for MVP of the American League because Cody Bellinger signed that huge contract in the beginning of the year, and myself included thought his production was going to dip. But no, Cody Bellinger does everything that he is asked of and more. He's a gamer. He does everything in the box score and out of it, and you don't hear a peep out of him. But the New York Yankees are learning to live life without Giancarlo Stanton and Aaron Judge, but you're starting to see a little bit of a youth movement on the Yankees. You're seeing the future right in front of your eyes. Jason Dominguez, Spencer Jones, Cam Schlittler, Will Warren, Clark Schmidt, all of these guys that have been brought up from the farm system who are now turning the tide because Aaron Judge is becoming an elder statesman. But when I look at the Yankees, and I still see remnants of the old Yankees that haven't been able to win anything, and you know who's included in that? Carlos Rodon. This guy literally drives me absolutely batshit crazy. Tonight, 5 innings pitched, 7 hits, 3 earned runs, 7 strikeouts, a home run, and 100 pitches. Let me know in the comments below, are you getting sick and tired of watching him pitch? Not only is it like water torture watching him pitch, he tries to get cute with a 4-1 lead tonight. You could even see when they put the camera on Aaron Baboon, who's been coaching well. But when they put the camera on Carlos Rodon after he gave up that 3-run home run, Boone's like, what are you doing? And this is my point about Carlos Rodon. I really think Carlos Rodon is a dumb baseball player. And this isn't a personal attack. I'm talking about his baseball acumen. He's a dumb baseball player. With a 4-run lead, you start to get cute and pick at the edges and throw a breaking ball, which you haven't thrown all night. You throw a fastball, you pitch to contact, and you get out of the inning. One of the things, though, I do like about the first 2 games of this series, minimal used pitchers. The starter and the bullpen guy last night, and tonight, more of the same. So that's a good thing for the Yankees. But literally, Carlos Rodon is making $28 million a year. And his Yankee career so far has been an abject failure in my eyes. Probably one of the worst free agent signings Brian Cashman has ever done. Think about, for the money they're getting him, the production they're getting back. Carlos Rodon is at best a number 3 or a number 4 starter. I understand at the time Brian Cashman needed to make the move because the Yankees had no starting arms. But now with the youth movement, like guys like LaGranha, Cam Schlittler, and all the names that we have, Elmer Rodriguez Cruz as a starting pitcher down there, my question is Carlos Rodon going to finish his career as a Yankee being a shadow of himself and maybe the 6th starter on this team? Let me know in the comments below. Another thing I was thinking about, because in these games you have a lot of time to think, you notice how Carlos Rodon is really never at the forefront and the face of the team? He's probably the 4th highest paid guy on this team, but who do the New York Yankees parade out there as like the face of the Yankees? Think about it. Cody Bellinger, Paul Goldschmidt, Aaron Judge, Anthony Volpe, Austin Wells before him, Cam Schlittler before him, Garrett Cole before him. Like, think about all the guys on the New York Yankees you think in your head when you think of the Yankees. Is Carlos Rodon even on that list? Do you know a single Yankee fan that likes Carlos Rodon or bought his jersey? Maybe it's a Ramiro Mendoza jersey from the 90s. Don't be fooled. But Carlos Rodon is one of the most frustrating Yankees, and it gets lost in the shuffle because he gets the highest run support of any Yankee starting pitcher this year and last year. And I will never forgive him in the playoffs for doing well for 3 innings. And he always has that one inning where his chariot turns into a pumpkin and he turns into Carlos Rodon. He starts getting mental on the bump in the playoffs. He comes out there scoreless, touchless first 3 innings. He decides to start gassing fastballs and he starts breathing heavy and starts psyching himself up like he's going to have this huge inning. I think the reason that the New York Yankees don't parade him out there is because he is a liability and he's a little cuckoo. If you notice, when Aaron Boone went after throwing the breaking ball tonight, and Carlos Rodon goes, "Oh shit!" It's like you did that on not on purpose, but you were trying to get too cute tonight. So Carlos Rodon, I know that I'm picking at the bones here tonight because the New York Yankees are rolling, but I had to get on here and voice my frustration with this guy because when Clark Schmidt comes back and this starting rotation is completely healthy, I want Carlos Rodon nowhere near a postseason start. And in fact, I'd like to go with 3 starters. Hopefully Max Fried is healthy by then, who doesn't really have a good playoff history. Look at last year. Look at his career with the Braves. Then you have Garrett Cole, who we don't know who Garrett Cole is. Then we have Cam Schlittler, who's the best pitcher in the American League, in my eyes, as far as I'm concerned. So maybe there is a little truth to the Yankees ringing the phones about Scooble, which I am completely against. Let me know in the comments below how you feel about that. But I think the New York Yankees need to start thinking about trades to solidify their bullpen and to maybe get one more starting piece. I don't know. Maybe that's overkill, but the New York Yankees are going to make the playoffs. Okay, we all know that. And what's so funny is that with this Nick championship, it's really changed my perspective on things. And I was like, I get on the Yankees, and I still will. And the passion has not gone out. Trust me. I want the Yankees to go to the World Series this year and win. And if they don't, I'm going to be upset. But with the Knicks, it's like I give them a break. I'm a diehard Jet fan. I give them a break all the time. And if the Yankees don't win 91 games, I have a conniption. So I'm very lucky to be a Yankee fan. And I don't mean to nitpick tonight, but Carlos Rodon, bro, step it up, man. Like, this doesn't do it for me. 5 innings and 100 pitches for $28 million. I'm sorry. It's just not blowing my hair back. Let me know in the comments below. Let me know what you guys think. But hey, the New York Yankees are rolling. No complaints from me right now. You got athleticism all over the place. Guys like Caballero, Paul Goldschmidt turning back the clock. Cody Bellinger's playing out of his mind. And this is what happens. Like I said before, this is a blessing in disguise, guys, that Aaron Judge is out. These guys need to learn how to win without him. They need to learn how not to rely on Aaron Judge, and they need to learn how to manufacture runs and produce runs, and that's exactly what they're doing. Also, Jazz Chisholm's been on that Oregon Trail, that slow road back. He's starting to increase his power. I'm very excited about Spencer Jones. Like I said, games in the Bronx, if he puts a little bit of elevation on a ball that he makes contact with, it's absolutely gone. Public service announcement, section 205, 305 in right field. Watch out whenever he's at bat. But the Yankees are completely cooking. The White Sox, you just see the competition around the rest of the American League. The White Sox are an absolute joke. And the fact that they only beat him, they let him score 5 runs thanks to Carlos Rodon tonight, who should have actually maybe got more earned runs. But I'll leave him alone for now. But watching the Jets and Knicks my whole life, thank God I'm a Yankee fan. And also now, a lot of people are saying, since the New York Knicks won the championship, it takes a little pressure off the Yankees. I think it's the complete opposite. I think the New York Yankees now are under the gun to produce a chip. It's been since 2009. Okay? I'm done waiting. And don't give me this shit, the Dodgers are a super team. Figure it out, Yankees. And let's get to the postseason with a healthy Yankees team. I'll be here all season long. And let's get a chip this year. I want a parade in the Canyon of Heroes for the Knicks and the New York Yankees this year because I think this team has it in them to go all the way to the World Series this year. And you can go all the way to Instagram at New York Minute Sports. That's NEWYRKMIN. Anywhere in that smoke wagon you call the information superhighway, you can find this show. I'm here every single night with the Yankees postgame show. Also, if you haven't visited the New York Nuts merch store, that's the beautiful blue link underneath the video. All T-shirts shown on the show are made in the USA, just like yours truly. Also, have you become a New York Nut yet? For $1.99 a month, you get twice the show for half the dough. I do the Monday baseball show. We're going to do the Wednesday New York Nuts show. I'm going to be doing play-by-play and broadcasting live during games. Don't forget to run over there. It's $1.99. What can you buy for $1.99? Also, remember, if you can't be good, be bad, baby. Good night, Canada. Couldn't find my shades tonight. Bye.